Hello and welcome back again, Commanders and Commanderettes. Justy Puller here with another War Commander video. This one is on the Strike Ops event, and what I'm going to use is a no special op other than its electric. You don't even have to use its electric. My Bloodfang is level 1. This is instant repair. Well, actually, there's no repair. It's 0 damage on the map. So um, it's electric. You don't have to use its electric. It helps a little bit. Um, I do have the second workshop on Bloodfang, but all that does is there's a little thing that flashes around him, and if something gets close to him, it kills them. It's not doing us much good. If you don't have that yet, it doesn't matter. I did this. I've made this video about 15 times, and I had problems with it. Ending because I had low storage on my computer. I had to clear that out, but so now I was able to do it. But I did it before I had the second workshop on him. It's fine. It works perfect. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to bring Bloodfang in. You don't really worry much about the big gorillas. You don't worry much about the little fire guys. You only worry about these brown fire shooting tanks right here, and you worry about the launchers or the whatever you want to call them, catapults here, and you don't worry about any of the regular zombies or the big gorilla zombies. Those are just food for you um, to to heal. And then I want to shoot this diamond thing here, but I turned around. I turned around too quick before it actually shot the dragon's teeth. When I said diamond thing, I meant the dragon's teeth. So now the dragon's teeth is destroyed, and the main thing I want to get rid of is that floating turret right there, because Bloodfang cannot shoot air, and neither can Dr. Ake. So now I'm going to try to shoot something. I'll try to draw something out and shoot one of the individual units. Try not to get hit by that floating turret with your Dr. Ake. Yeah, here's a guy coming out here. Here's some guys I think I can shoot because they're going to be shooting. I'm shooting those flamethrower guys because they're shooting the fireflies there. A couple of fireflies popped out of that building, and so now we got rid of that turret. That's the only thing you really got to worry about. If you don't have, if you somehow miss um, that floating turret, you can bring your Malachi in to kill it, or you can bring in any other unit that shoots air. I like to use, well, you'll see me here use it in just a second. I'm thinking of the name of it. I can't think of the name of it. It's the one that heals everybody. Um, I use it on the last base to kill one turret, and that's pretty much all I use it for. You don't have to use that. Um, you can use anything that shoots air, any unique unit that shoots air, and there's a bunch of them. Not as many as you think, but there is a bunch of them. I'm just bringing Dr. Ake back in here to speed things up because everything's dead already. You could use Malachi. You could use a whole bunch of other things. Don't forget you can use air in these bases, so there's a number of unique air that work, including the Macedon. No, not well, what's it called? Metatron. The Metatron is another good option to shoot these turrets that. But the way I'm doing it with 0 damage. The Metatron would be free repair, but it would also see the Metatron does not have to worry about the green viral turrets. So that's why it's such a good option, because it can just go in there, and the Metatron can take quite a few hits. Okay, remember this is just a level 1 Bloodfang, and also that we're not using that special op. Now, if you do use the special op, everything's on Ruby. Without the special op, I'm focusing on what I want to shoot, and I need air to help me take out, because there's a couple of floaters in every base that can't be taken out with Bloodfang. And as it turns out, those floaters are usually the ones that hurt Bloodfang. So I took the two Fireflies here, and we're going to take out a bunch of anti-air turrets because we do need to bring in air later. So, we'll just focus on those anti-air turrets because they also shoot the Fireflies, and that makes the Fireflies die quicker. So we'll focus on the anti-air turrets with the Fireflies. Bloodfang can easily take them out, but that's why I shoot them with the Fireflies, because the Fireflies last longer if you kill the anti-air. So you get a little bit more done with them. So these brown fire shooting, I don't know what you want to call them. They're not tanks really. They're not rocket launchers. I don't know what they are. We'll call them buggies. These brown, they're weird looking buggies. They look kind of like a beetle or something, some kind of a bug. So that floater right there is the one that will shoot me, and I want to stay away from it. So there's a couple of options here where I have Bloodfang. You can you can retreat him, or you can just run him back around. Now Bloodfang heals himself, but with by shooting zombies. Okay, so shoot the we'll call them the brown beetle tanks, and the I use stop a lot too, because when I get totally surrounded, I want to stop shooting what I'm shooting and sort of shoot everything that's surrounding me. But you notice I'm not worried about any of the regular zombies because they're food for me. I want to kill all of the brown beetle tanks, and I want to kill all of the catapults, and I want to kill all of the turrets. And then after that, I really don't care about anything else. And you don't have to kill all the brown buggies. They're just going to cause your Bloodfang the most damage out of all of the units out here. And they're also not, I don't think they're zombies, so they don't heal you as much. The zombies heal you more than the other things. And by the way, I found out that even the buildings will heal Bloodfang. So they don't heal as much as the zombies. Now I'm going to leave Bloodfang over here for just a second until I kill this one turret, because this turret is the turret that will do fairly decent damage to Bloodfang. So we'll just let him sit here for just a second. Sorry about this black glitching that's going on my video. I don't add anything to my computer, so I really don't know why they say that I'm low on storage. I got 500 gigabytes of space, and it still says I'm low on storage for some reason. I make a lot of videos, but I always upload them and delete them. So, all right, so that's the end of base 2, and Kixeye is very generous to give us 6,000 6,000 XP. This is base 3. We're going to get 8,000 XP for this. So 2, 6, and 8. That is 16. And then we're going to get 20 for the bonus base. That's 36,000. It's not very much. You're going to need to do, for me, I pretty much have everything. So I need 48 of these, all four, 48 run throughs. That's quite a lot of run throughs in a short period of time. And that's that's the direction Kixeye's going. They really, really want you to grind. And so I'm hoping, I honestly hope. Uh, Now, if you watch my videos, it should be fairly easy. I've shown everybody how to do this, low levels and high levels alike, how to do this. But they really have made it like a grind. Like you have to do way too many bases. What is the point of that? Particularly once you get good at it, you don't take any damage at all. So once you know what you're doing, you don't take any damage at all. You do this 2 or 3 times, and you're going to be zooming from base to base without taking any damage. So why do they force you to do 48, 50 run throughs to get all the units? Because in this game, if you miss an event, it's over, man. It's over. So I'm really hoping, I honestly hope that there's a bunch of people that just quit because um, that's the only thing I think that they're going to notice, and particularly if people who coin quit. It's too much, you know what I mean? It's really too much. It's not that the events are too many events, and I know a lot of people are saying there's too many events. That's really not what it is. What it really is too much grinding. Now, I will tell you, I did put on the special op, and it's faster, and it's actually kind of fun. But here's the thing. If the special op was something that you could get more of and so on and so forth, that would be fine. Why does Kixeye have to like limit everything? So because it's a limited thing, I don't want to use it, right? So I'm not going to use the special op. I did use one. They gave me a free one from last event, and I used that one that I had left over from last event because I also realized this. Soon, those special ops will be worthless because soon I will be level 10, and soon I will have all of the workshops, so the special op won't do me any good. So that's the other thing. I'm saving these special ops for the next event, though, because it's not necessary in this event. So now I bring in, after all the anti-air was cleared out, I bring in my Malachi to help me with that one turret. Like I said, every base has a turret that you have to deal with. And on the first base, you deal with it. I dealt with it with Dr. Ake. You can deal with it with Malachi. You got to be careful on the base number one because there are some viral turrets right there, so it might be better to use Metatron there on that first turret. As a matter of fact, I'm almost positive Metatron would be better there. Um, or one of the other unique units that shoot air. Even the high altitude. Oh no, that's a hero. That's not a unique. That won't work. So um, on down here to the bonus base, and yeah, I just want to emphasize we are not using the special op here. We are using its electric, and we do have a level one. Could have had this up to level 10 by now, I believe, but I wanted to put this video out at level 1. Now, by the way, the only reason I'm using Dr. Ake here is to clear the Dragon's Teeth. The Dragon's Teeth do not bother uh, Bloodfang, but they do bother my Rhino X, and my Rhino X has to come in here and clear this one last turret because it's an anti-air turret. You can use Malachi on it. You just have to be very careful to use Malachi on it because it's a Rapture turret, and that can really hurt your Malachi. So I want 0 damage. I don't want to take any chances. So I'm showing you the safest, easiest way to do this. And by the way, this is pretty fast. It's not as fast as using the special op. The special op, I do it in about 10 minutes. Right now we're at 12 minutes. Yes, it's a little bit longer, but that extra 12 minutes, I think or that extra 2 minutes is okay, I think, because we're saving that special op. Now I'm going to use the special op on next event, and I might use one of them here um, on this event here if I get too bored, because this is just a little bit slower and not quite as much fun. Once you have that special op on, it's actually fun. It's actually fun. You just come flying through here and you just knock everything out. But I'm curious. I can't remember if the special op allows. Oh, by the way, let me tell you what I'm doing here. I'm staying to the back because you see this floating zombie right here? Those are the ones that will kill you. Okay, so that is the key to this base, those floating zombies. So I'm staying far, far away from the green floating zombies. Okay, I'm staying in the back of the base, and every time they come out after you, get away and press S. Get away and press S because we're going to take those out with Malachi. But in order to take those out with Malachi, we have to kill all of the anti-air. Okay, so I'm in the back here killing all the anti-air. I'm killing the green turrets especially. Uh, Sometimes you might have to use Malachi, and as long as there's no green turrets, you can kill all of the. If you're careful, you can kill all of the air turrets. Particularly if you have its electric on, which we do. So see how Bloodfang is fully healed right now, right? So what I kind of do is I go through phases where I use him, take some damage, and then I want to make sure that I get him healed back up again because you don't know how bad the damage is. He's green. It could be 10 minutes. It could be 15 minutes, and he heals very quickly. He can take off like 10 or 15 minutes worth of damage just by killing zombies. It's pretty cool. I like Bloodfang a lot. Now, of course, Bloodfang is uh, given quite a few advantages in this event that he won't normally have, but I have put him in other bases as well, not these event bases, but other bases just to test him, and he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I like him. I like him a lot. If you'll remember our the Rhino X, the Rhino X was used in many, many, many events for almost a year, and that was one of the few units that that we were able to do pretty amazing things with. And this guy, while he doesn't heal anybody else, he doesn't really need anybody else. I haven't seen all of his other. Um, he's got one more tech on here, and I'm not sure if that's going to allow him to shoot air. I don't think. Oh, I remember. I did read it. Yeah. No, it gives him a brown aura that causes damage. That's all it does. It gives him a brown aura that causes what does it do? Does it cause damage or no? It reduces range of infantry, I think. So that reduces range, and then the one that he has right now, the little red flashing star thing around him, that's the one that causes damage. Not too much damage, but you have to be very close to him in order for that damage to do anything. So now we will go ahead and bring in. Don't forget to deselect your Bloodfang so that you can not drag him over here because there's one of these green floating zombies. And you do want to kill the green floating zombie. That's really all I care about. But while I'm there, I'll also kill a couple of turrets. And remember, you do have to stay away from anything that can hurt your Malachi. But so we'll kill that turret. And now you see I have a small problem is that I don't have any more um, drones, and so the green floating zombie will probably run away from me rather than attack me. I got a couple of drones there, but they're being shot at, and they're in the middle sort of, so I don't know if he's gonna come after me. He does, but he also runs away. So that's a little bit of a problem. I'll try to kill all of these guys over here with my Bloodfang and maybe try to draw him out with my Bloodfang. I don't think it's going to work or I'm too far away. I do draw him out, but will I be able to get him to come to the Malachi? No. Okay, we got him to come back, and the Malachi killed him. Okay, good. Now, before I can bring the Malachi over here, I will take a little bit of damage here. This is a little um, risky here. Just you want to get in and get out real quick. You want to kill the green turret for sure, at a minimum. And it would be nice to kill the heavy flak as well. It dies pretty quickly. There we go. And now we took a little bit of damage because we had two of those green zombies shooting at us. So the green zombies are the problem. But anyway, now we'll come over here with the Malachi and we will kill the last two green zombies, floating zombies. There is that brown flame shooting tank, and I would like to kill him, but it takes a lot longer with the Malachi. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to redo this video, I think. Well, basically, I think you guys can see what's going on, even though there's this black thing popping up on my video. I apologize for that. Every time I move, it sort of has a black thing in the corner. But once the green floaters, I got one more green zombie here. Once he is dead, um, then we are going to bring in something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be what I'm using. Anything that shoots air um, to kill that one anti-air turret. Any ground unit unique. And there's a number of them that you can use. Um, and then I just put Bloodfang on aggressive, and then I'm bringing in the Rhino X to kill that anti-air unit, and then this base is done. After the anti-air or the Rapture floating Rapture is killed, you can put Rhino X on aggressive as well to help out with the base, and that's what I'll do. Okay, now that's done. Now we have 0 damage on base 1, base 2, base 3, and base 4, the bonus. And we have a level 1. Anybody can do what I just did. Anybody can do. Now, if you don't have Rhino X, you can use a myriad of other things that shoot air. Um, pardon me, including Metatron. And you don't have to have 0 damage like I have. As long as it's instant repair on the map, you're good to go. There is this delay where it's not showing you the base completed until um, a little bit later, you know. I don't know why that is, but I hope it was helpful, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bloodfang, level 1.